If I want to communicate to my child, you are God's workmanship, called and capable, maybe even in the context of a misbehavior, it means we have to have a sharp eye for drawing out that capability. And 1 Thessalonians 5:11 says, encourage one another and build each other up. And I think that's not just in happy circumstances, but it's any time. And it doesn't just apply to our adult relationships, it applies to our kids. So as we seek to encourage and build capability, a key skill in this is affirmation. Some of the keys actually to effective affirmation isn't to just say something general like, oh, good job. I mean, that's kind of like cold oatmeal. There's nothing to it. Or just a fluffy cotton candy kind of, oh, you make mommy so proud. That's just all about managing mommy's emotions or dad's emotions. But to affirm effectively, whether we've created the opportunity or we've just noticed something that our child has done, is really important. It's like powerful fertilizer on that behavior, on that value, on that attitude. So we've developed a little acronym to help parents be really effective when they are affirming their kids. It's kind of the meat and potatoes and veggies of affirmation. And it's ABC. A is for action, B is for benefit, and C is for character. So the action. What did your child do? Put some detail into saying exactly what they did well. So, for example, wow, you shut the computer down a few seconds before the timer went off. Now the child knows exactly what they did that was helpful. So it builds skills because they know what they can do again next time. And then the B is for benefit. When you get off the computer quickly, it helps keep things peaceful around here. And now you're eligible to use all of your computer time tomorrow. So it shows them the benefit in the immediate situation for them, for others, and you can also talk about the benefit long term as well. Understanding when I do A, I get B, B happens, builds wisdom in kids so that they begin to want to do the right thing. And then the C is the character. It answers the question simply, what did it take to do that wise behavior? So in this example that we're using, it takes flexibility and self-control to stop doing something you love when it's time to be done. That was very mature of you, very grown up. So when we highlight that C, that character, it begins to build a positive identity for our kids. To affirm a child in this way, if I was to read them all through start to finish, takes less than 30 seconds. But it takes a committed desire to do that. That's the hard part. It's not really the time, it's the desire to do that. An example of someone who really persisted at this and was committed to changing at this is the story of a mom named Patty. Patty was a perfectionist. She was hard on herself, hard on her kids, and particularly her oldest son, Devin, who, under the surface, was really hard on himself because he was not like his social, athletic younger brother. So Patty and her husband had been working to really affirm Devin and to encourage him. And they started sending him emails even, because Devin loved emails. And so he'd get these emails of their encouragement and their affirmation. And he really started to respond to that. But they'd sort of let that drift a bit just in a couple of weeks. And then they got this email from Devin. Mom or Dad, you forgot sending me emails. So can you just start emailing me randomly again, okay? And then he went on to affirm his mom. Also, Mom, I liked yesterday how you commented on the good things I did rather than the bad things. And you didn't do anything bad to the dog when he ate Luke's birthday cake. If I had made a cake and spent my time on it, I would have felt like beating that dog bad. So that was his affirmation of his mother. And then he says, I'll think of nice things to say to you too, Dad. But I think today Mom needs it more. I love you. And then 20 exclamation marks. And then he signs his full name, Devin Sutherland. Is that cute or what? But that's the heart of a child responding to affirmation when his mom, through her ups and downs, persevered at encouraging and affirming him.